Hey, what is up? It's me, Curiousjoi, and Skybound and Quarter Up Studios invited me to get an early access preview of Invincible Versus. I've actually have never seen Invincible, but I am a fan of fighting games, and I love a good fighting games, and this one is by the developers that were behind the one and only Killer Instinct. We were unable to record our session, so the B-roll that you're seeing here was provided to us by the studio. When they invited me, we had a few hours to play the game, and the more time I spent with it, the more I realized how more in-depth this game can actually be. I know there's something I'm about to say that's gonna scare a bunch of people off, but there are no motion inputs. But that doesn't mean it's simple. It's 100% an easy to learn and hard to master kind of game. So let's talk about the gameplay. As you know, it's a 3v3 tag fighter, and the system that they have here is called the Omni Tag. You can tag characters mid-combo, call an assist, interrupt other players with a real-time thing called a breaker. There's a lot of times where tag fighters become very oppressive. But this game is a very active defense because you can stop the other player from tagging in their other character if you time it right. It's basically like a parry. So instead of just taking all the hits, you can stop the fight. In addition to all of the things, there's a heroic boost system, which you build meter during your fight, and you can spend it to power up your dashes or even your special attacks. And a lot of the times it gives the character armor, so you're able to get away with it, or things are just really quick to the point where they're semi-unreactable. And the thing that I love the most is there is battle damage. The characters look tired when they have low health. I may not know a lot about Invincible, but I do know that gore is a deciding factor, so I did appreciate the battle damage. And the fact that if you do a super move, your opponent can just explode. But one of my favorite things about Invincible Versus is the sudden death mechanic. When you have a character on the screen, if you have other characters that are alive, when the time runs out, you basically collect their health and then have that extend your health bar. So it is very important for you to keep your eye on the time and switch out your best character before sudden death happens. You can't just zone out your opponent. Well, technically you can, but it's not about zoning out your opponent. You want to get in and attack, because if you do not get in and attack your other opponent, your health bar is slowly draining in the process until it goes down to 0. I thought this was a really good mechanic to be able to heighten things, and it feels like it will be really, really cool to see eventually on an Evo stage. Even though I really didn't know much about Invincible, I still had a really good time. I mainly used Adam Eve because, you know, she was cool looking, and she had some really cool combos, and she's presented in this b-roll that Skybound and Quarter Up provided for me. But huge shout out to Skybound and Quarter Up for letting me try it early, and I really hope that very soon that you'll be able to get your hands on it, because we love a good fighting game here, and I hope you will enjoy it when you get your chance to play it.